Before you spend weeks creating a digital product, there's something you need to know. There are some digital products that just simply don't sell anymore, even though they used to. And I'm telling you this because I've made these mistakes and I don't want you to. In fact, one of these flopped so hard during one of our Black Friday promotions that it literally shocked me, especially compared to what did actually sell on Black Friday. So today I'm breaking down for you the 5 digital products that just simply don't sell anymore, why the market has changed, and what digital products to create instead so you can actually start generating consistent income from your digital products. So let's dive in. All right, digital product number 1 that doesn't sell anymore, in my opinion, is digital product bundles. Listen, digital product bundles used to crush, and they simply just don't sell well anymore. So first, what is a digital product bundle? Well, basically it's a bundle of digital products. So one that we did on Black Friday, it was a bundle of digital products. It was a YouTube related digital product, a digital product on how to find your niche. And then we also included 30 days to Freedom Creator Club. And we sold this for $9 in 2024. And here is what's absolutely crazy. That digital product bundle only converted 0.07% to our email list. And it was only $9. And I remember being so excited about that bundle because I thought, okay, well, these people are going to get in, they're going to do the 30 days for free, and then they're going to want to continue on into the membership. But that is not at all what happened. The retention on that product was extremely low. People were super confused about the 30 days they got for free. They were confused about the other products. A lot of people didn't buy because maybe there was one product in there that they didn't need or want. And so the bundle, in my opinion, total flop. I absolutely would never do it again. And what's crazy is the next year we did our regular 50% off sale and it converted higher. And that product was hundreds of dollars versus a $9 product. Personally, I wouldn't do bundles again. I think that people find them really confusing. They don't solve one specific pain point. And also I've learned that just because the product costs less doesn't mean that it's actually going to convert higher. I've noticed that at least with my email list, a lot of people don't value the things that are priced really, really low. So there was a lot of lessons to be learned in that. For the $9 bundle during the sale window, we made $2,400. So not a ton of money for an email list size of like 20,000 people. And then the next year for Black Friday, we had about 30,000 people on our email list. This is like active people. We call our email list quite aggressively. And the product we were selling was $348 and it converted higher. And during the days of the sale from Black Friday to Cyber Monday, our total revenue collected in the business was over $21,000. So we went from $2,400 collected to over $21,000 collected. And we did a sale that was easier to do, our regular sale that we run a lot of times throughout the year. And the product cost more. So yeah, I was just dying to share this with you guys because this was like quite an epiphany for me. And if you want to learn what digital product you should actually sell that will actually be profitable, how to launch it to make your first sales, and of course, how to automate it for consistent income, go ahead and register your seat for my completely free on-demand training. It's the first link in the description below this video. Okay, the second type of digital product that doesn't sell anymore are nice to have digital products. Let me explain. If your digital product solves a nice to have problem and not a painful problem, there is a high chance that your digital product won't sell at all, or if it does, it will not convert very highly. The truth is that it is harder than ever before to get people to part with their money, and rightfully so. And so when people buy, they're not just buying a nice to have, they are buying to solve an actual painful problem in their business or in their life. So let's say that you teach branding and you want to have a course about how people can create their own branding. They can make it all very cohesive and have a really great brand. Okay, now the information inside of that course is going to be amazing. And it's not about the actual information. It's about how you actually position the digital product that you're selling. The truth is that the info can be whatever it needs to be, but how you position the digital product that you're trying to sell needs to be positioned to solve a painful problem. So instead of positioning it as a nice to have, create beautiful graphics, have a cohesive brand, you should position it as creating a brand that is going to position you as the number one choice in your niche or in your area. Do you see how the digital product teaches the same thing, but it's all about how you actually position and package it? Now, if I sold Freedom Creator Club and I said, this digital product is going to help you create your own digital product, there is no way we would be converting like 7 to 8%, right? We'd probably be converting like 0.001 or maybe not getting really many sales. But that's not how we position it. We position it as creating and selling your own digital products on YouTube for financial and time freedom. That's the thing that you're selling. You're selling the transformation, the thing that gets them out of the painful problem. The painful problem for us is people are in 9-to-5s they hate. People are running freelance businesses or service-based businesses. They're burnt out. They're maxed out on time, right? That was me when I was a photographer. And those are the things you need to speak to. You need to position your digital product in a way that addresses the painful problem. And again, you don't even need to change anything about what you're teaching in the digital product because that is still going to get them that same result. It's all about the positioning. People need to see how they're going to get the transformation and the ROI when they're putting their money on the line. So I want to be very clear, if you're watching this and you're like, dang it, my digital product doesn't sell and I don't think it speaks to a painful enough problem, do not delete your digital product. Chances are you can keep everything you already made and just reposition it so it speaks to a more painful problem and actually sells. All right, the third type of digital product that doesn't sell anymore is high ticket digital products that don't over deliver. And by the way, when I'm talking high ticket, I'm talking higher than $2,000. We're talking like $3,000 to $10,000 plus, okay? What I've seen time and time again is people are like, oh my gosh, this isn't selling how it used to. And what I've seen time and time again is people taking a course or something in their business that was already selling, slapping a high ticket price on it, and then being confused why it's no longer selling well or why customers are no longer happy. And the truth is that you can't just charge whatever you want to charge. You need to actually charge based on the transformation they're getting from the product and also based on how you deliver. My whole thing with Freedom Creator Club was I learned a lot from a previous high ticket digital product I had. So with Freedom Creator Club, I charge a low to mid ticket price, but we deliver a high ticket experience. We're talking extremely valuable quality videos along with scripts, templates, SOPs. We're talking weekly group Q&A calls, a very active community. Like this is the product we focus by far the most time on. And we are really trying to deliver a high ticket experience at a low to mid ticket price. And now listen, high ticket still sells. You can still sell a high ticket digital product, but let's say your digital product is $10,000. It doesn't need to deliver $10,000 worth of value. It needs to deliver like $50,000 to $100,000 in value. Like I get really annoyed with a lot of these bro marketers out there that are teaching really basic stuff, or they sold a course for like $300 and then they just slapped a high ticket price on it and the quality is not good. So don't be one of those people. And even if you make sales at first with a product like that, it is quickly going to bring down your business if you are not constantly over delivering for your customers. And in the workshop, I cover everything: how to find your specific profitable digital product to sell, how to launch your digital product, and how to automate it for consistent passive income, and also information on how you can get your hands on my templates, scripts, SOPs, and more. So go ahead and register your free seat. First link, description below this video. All right, digital product number 4 that just doesn't sell anymore is templates. Well, most of them. Hear me out. Templates in general aren't necessarily dead, but generic ones for sure are. And also templates really need to be part of a digital product more so than being sold on their own nowadays. Because let's be real with ourselves, if people want a meal plan template or a travel itinerary template or social media templates or a content calendar, they can easily go to Chatty, a little ChatGPT, type, and it will create a template for them. Now, of course, it's not going to be probably as good as the one that you would have created. However, your potential customers don't know that because they're probably not going to buy it because in their mind, they think, well, I can just solve this problem with ChatGPT. So in the future, it's really important to make digital products that solve a problem that can't just be easily solved with AI. And again, you can sit here all day long behind your digital products and be like, but I know mine's better. But the thing is people don't know that until they buy it and use it. And they're not going to want to buy it when they think that they can solve it somewhere else for free. So what you want to do is if you want to sell a template, make sure that it's part of a digital product that has a real transformation for a painful problem, you guessed it, for your customer. Or if you just want to sell sell templates individually? Let me give you an example. So let's look at my last business where I educated photographers. Now, nowadays, if a photographer wants more bookings, they'll probably go to ChatGPT and be like, what are 20 different ways I can market my photography business, right? Diddle-a-loo, enter, boom. Okay, they have all these different things. But here's how I could stand out. Now, you all know I used to sell an ebook called Model Call, and of course, I sold the IP to another photographer. So in that ebook, there were templates, okay? It was like step-by-step scripts, templates, everything to get more bookings. But it was my experience, what worked for my studio, my step-by-step transformation. These are all things that ChatGPT wouldn't know. And I didn't just sell one standalone template. I made it part of a series of things that you need in order to get the transformation of getting more bookings, and then put that together into the ebook Model Call. And that is exactly what I'm talking about. You really want to focus on teaching from your experience and making sure that you are marketing it as a transformation, and of course, making sure the digital product actually does that, right? So you can over deliver. And that is how you are going to sell digital products in an age of AI. Okay, digital product number 5 that does not sell anymore are digital products that are too vague. Hear me out. This is by far the biggest mistake I see digital product sellers making, is maybe they'll go, okay, well, I have all this experience and certification and all these things in like sound baths or yoga or coaching or different things, right? And so they'll think, okay, well, how can I take those tactics, certifications, information that I have and make it into a digital product? And they'll go, okay, well, all that information can really help people to just be happier and live a life they love, right? I see this all the time. Live a life they love. This is like the number one thing I see. Well, two things. I see digital product sellers saying, well, I want to help people live a life they love. That's the first one. The second one is I want to help moms like be less busy, or moms live a life they love, or whatever. These are like the two most popular digital product types that I see beginners thinking of that they want to sell. And listen, I'm guessing you don't watch my channel for fun, fluffy entertainment. You are watching my channel to get the tough love, the real, so you can actually make money. So I'm about to give it to you. So if you don't want tough love, turn this video off. But I am here to tell you that those two digital products that I just told you about, the live a life you love, helping busy moms, that doesn't sell. I'm just here to tell you that right now. It is way too vague. Okay. Live a life you love. Who? What life? What are they going to love about it? How can you make a curriculum for a digital product when you're not specific on who you're helping, what life they're going to love? Like, we need to get a lot more clear on what it is you're doing. Now, of course, in the grand scheme of things, you can still help people live a life they love. Okay. But who is it? Like, get specific on it. Is it that you're helping 9-to-5ers quit their job and start a business so they can have a life they love? Great. Awesome. Love that. Is it that you're helping moms who give all their time to everyone else and they want to get back into playing soccer because they loved soccer in college, they were a great athlete, and they want to get back to spending time on themselves, right? Is it that you're helping business owners who are too overworked, too busy, burnt out, and you want to help them with their business operations so that they can get out of the business and have more free time to live a life they love? Okay. So this is the thing, is you have to get way more specific. And listen, I am not saying this stuff to piss you off. It might be pissing you off, but I'm not saying it to piss you off. I'm saying it to save you from weeks, months, years of headaches and focusing on a digital product that is not going to sell. As someone who has helped over 10,000 students all around the world, I have never once seen Live a Life You Love or Help Busy Moms ever sell digital products. So again, the information that you know and what you want to teach can probably be the same, but you just need to get really specific on who you're helping and what you're helping them with. Here's another example. I have a friend who runs a Facebook ads agency. Now, if she markets herself as, I'll help you run your ads, that's going to be a tough sell because it's like, who are you helping and what types of ads and what, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, nobody's going to feel like that's for them. But if she's like, oh, I help pet groomers get 10 more bookings a month by running their Facebook ads for them, boom, that's going to sell really well. Now, I know this example is not a digital product, but hopefully you get it. You have to be specific about who you're helping and what you're helping them with and what the transformation and promise is going to be. Because the digital products that sell today are simple, specific, and solve a painful problem. When you focus on clarity, positioning, and solving one painful problem really, really well, your sales are going to become dramatically easier and dramatically more consistent. Even if you have a small audience, because you absolutely can create digital products that sell. You just need to avoid the outdated ones and the outdated strategies that don't work anymore. And if you're ready to get serious and create a digital product that actually makes sales, be sure to register for my free on-demand training. It's the first link in the description below this video. So now that you know what digital products don't sell anymore, you might be wanting to know what is the easiest digital product to get started with selling for beginners, but how do you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this next video here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's gonna be way more powerful. See you in the next video.